Hola, hello. Welcome to the 9th episode of Supra Chats with me, your host, Valeria Vazquez. First off, we're going to let the candidates introduce themselves. So, Dominican Republic, take it away.
Hi, my name is Yelisa Burgos. I represent the Dominican Republic and I'm a financial analyst.
Hi, my name is Fernanda Souza. I am representing Brazil, businesswoman, model, and analysis and the green insistence.
Hello, my name is Carolina Liquids and I am your Miss Supranational Portugal. I have a degree in tourism, I work in marketing and I have my own social project that aims to empower women and men to feel comfortable with themselves.
Hello everyone, my name is Emma Hosea, the current Miss Supranational Kenya 2019. I am a doctor and a model.
Hello everyone, my name is Andrea Radford and I'm representing Guatemala. I'm a law student at the University of Rafael Landívar back in my country, and I work as a ground handling services for local aircrafts.
Hello everyone, I am Gio Loren Gomez and I am your representative for Trinidad and Tobago 2019. I am a multidimensional person. I have my own company, which is Gio Designs, because I do art, design, and I also dance.
So as you can see, all of our candidates, like all the previous candidates that were here, they're all very multitasking. They do a lot of stuff. But now we're gonna go to the topic of the day, and it is what makes a person beautiful to you. As you remember, well, if you saw last year's Miss Supranational, you would know that my final question was to define beauty. What was beauty for me? So I talked about the physical part and the inner part, but I want to know your opinions on it. So anyone wants to start off?
So I'll start. So for me, beauty is how you carry yourself, how you treat others. I feel like beauty is how you love. At the end, beauty is what comes from you. It's what comes from your soul and what your eyes express and your everyday life. I don't think it's all physical.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Especially, when you meet someone, the first impression is of course the outside, but then the person gets even more beautiful within the time that you get to know her. Like the more they express themselves and show their feelings and show what they love to do, that's really when for me, I get to oh, she's pretty. And the opposite also happens, sometimes you met someone, you think it's very pretty, and then you see some actions, you're like, oh, and suddenly
It's not pretty.
Yeah.
it turns oh, you're not as pretty. What happened? Yeah, I totally feel
Beauty
that.
is, it's very much outside, yes, but really internal, as you said in your answer. But for me, I have a situation right now and I have run out of clothes. And for me, this is a pageant with, outfits and designer wear and fashion and glamour. But, sometimes maybe God is trying to show me, no, look deep, pull from deep inside in yourself. You're beautiful and you don't maybe need all the makeup and all the hair, but I'm working with it. And and maybe this is what makes someone beautiful, and also your personality. And I agree with you. When I get to know someone more, I really am more intrigued with their personality than rather what they wear. I really could not care about what they wear.
Yeah.
For me.
I think that what makes a person pretty or beautiful is that they have values. It's always important the inside of the people and to understand the others, be on the shoes of somebody else. I think that's important too, understanding other people.
Okay, according to me, I totally support Trinidad, Tobago, and all of you. According to me, a beautiful person is a person who inner and outer beauty matches, a person who is kind, humble to everyone. All of us right now are battling through a lot of things. If this person can make someone feel that this life we are living and battling is worth to live, to me that is a total definition of a beautiful person.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Bom, eu acredito que a beleza, ela vem de dentro. A partir do momento em que você faz coisas boas, que você reflete a sua beleza interior, você externaliza. E isso é refletível para todas as pessoas. Sorry.
So for Miss Brazil, the beauty comes from within.
Yes. A gente pode ver a beleza de formas diferentes.
We can see beauty from different perspectives.
Yes. Cada pessoa tem a sua beleza.
Every person has his own kind of beautiful.
E é lindo quando a gente pode ver por dentro e externaliza essa beleza.
And it's super beautiful when you can see the inside and you can see how people show that to the world.
So you girls have like pretty similar thoughts. I wanted to add to what you said about the clothes. I always say that the clothes doesn't make the model. You make the clothes.
Exactly.
So because sometimes, for example, you can look at someone and see their outfit, or at the store or something, see an outfit and be like, who would wear that? But as soon as you see it in someone that has like this whole confidence in wearing whatever she or he is wearing, it's like,
doesn't matter.
oh, so that looks cool. It looks good. He looks good.
They make
or
it
she
look
looks
good. Yeah.
So yeah. So it depends on the person.
Yes, exactly.
But as you can see, all the girls have mentioned already what they think, and their thoughts are pretty similar. Before we head on to the next part, which is the Superfans questions, and it's the part that gets them a little bit scared, we're gonna have a look at what the winner of Miss Supranational 2019 will get, and this is a home base in Bangkok, Thailand. So let's have a look. And we're back. So now we're gonna head on to the Superfan questions. The questions are made by you, our Superfans. So the first one is for Brazil. It comes from Q Bad Joker. And your question is, if you could turn back time, is there something you would change in your life?
Não.
I think that's universal.
Very confident about that.
Eu acredito que até mesmo os nossos erros servem pra gente acertar depois. Então tudo é questão de evolução.
I believe that even our mistakes, even our mistakes are part of the. Oh, please, sorry.
It's fine. It's not easy. She worked on very long.
I was like, because I don't want to forget anything.
Bom, minha resposta é não, pois eu acredito que até mesmo os erros servem para que a gente cresça e evolua.
My response is no, because I believe that even the mistakes are part of our growing and evolution.
Isso. E então não mudaria nada na minha vida até agora.
So I wouldn't change anything in my life.
Justamente porque até mesmo nos erros eu estou evoluindo.
Because exactly by that, because even on my mistakes I can keep on evolving.
E se eu pudesse escolher, viveria tudo de novo, mais uma vez.
If I could pick, I would do everything just the same way.
Thank you.
Obrigada.
So the next question goes for Trinidad and Tobago. It comes from Lisa Beta, and it is, what does confidence mean to you, and what was your journey in becoming a confident woman?
For me, confidence defines someone who stands in their truth and someone who is not afraid to be their most authentic self. I have, been on a journey not from since screening of this Miss Supranational competition, but I mean from since birth, and with my background in dancing, in the arts, having great supportive parents and family behind me. They have all nurtured and supported me in becoming who I am, and as well as my genre in dance and arts, it has helped me to build character and build self-confidence. And in so, with my company and with my projects, I try to give confidence to young ones, especially girls, and young women. So with dancing, I try to do like workshops And with my arts, I do art workshops with them and try to bring out their most authentic self, because you don't want to bury that, and that's a part of your self-confidence. And that's how I would define it. Yeah.
Nice and well thought out question. So the next question goes to Dominican Republic. And your question is, what has been the biggest fear in your life and how have you overcome it?
Wow. So the biggest fear of my life has been to regret not doing something that I wanted to get done because I was doubting myself. So the way that I overcame that fear was by realizing that it's only human to be fearful. The trick is to push forward relentlessly. You just have to keep going, because every day we face new fears. You just have to push and believe in yourself and never doubt that you could do and you can become and you can make things better for yourself. I got to the point where when I feel fear, I just feel like it's an adrenaline, and it's just like if I'm getting an adrenaline rush out of this, that means that I'm doing something that I love and that I'm happy and that I'm passionate about.
Great. Great answer.
Thank you.
Applause to you. So before we head on to the three girls that we still have left, I'm gonna have you guys take a look at the apartment or hotel that the winner will also be able to stay in Krabi, Thailand. So let's have a look. So the next question goes to Guatemala. It comes from I am Alvin Cevetero. And the question is, in a beauty pageant, who will you choose to give the crown to? The smartest one or the most beautiful one?
Wow, okay. In a beauty pageant, it's important, the beauty. But for me, it's important to be, I will choose a smart one because beauty is not forever. It doesn't last forever. What it lasts is we have from inside, like the intelligence, the values, the love we have to give each other. So I'll choose the smart one because that is the most important thing for me.
Great. Heading on to the next question. This one goes to Portugal. And your question comes from USN99. By the way, I haven't said it yet. Sorry if I say the Instagram handles wrong. I am not sure what you guys want to be called by. So your question is, what is the best advice you give to struggling and frustrating female pageant aspirants?
Oh, keep pushing. If that is something that you believe in, go for it, fight for it. You know, like, I believe that the good things, the very, very good things, are not easy to get there. So keep pushing and you'll see that you will get there. And even if you don't get there, like, the important for me, it's like the climb, right? You have to enjoy all the process. You have to learn with it. And that's for me, it's like the key point. Just learn from it, grow, embrace yourself, grow yourself, and make yourself feel comfortable with who you are, and you will get there. There's no crown that will make you feel special. You have to feel special for yourself.
Yeah. Agree. And I think that goes not only for pageants, just like for everything in general that you do.
Yeah, definitely.
Any goal you set out.
And last but not least, we have Kenya. Yeah. And your question comes from Lisa Beta. Your question is, if you could have a conversation with any person in the world, who would it be and what would you talk about?
If I would have a conversation with, according to the question you've asked, it will be Michelle Obama, and we will talk about women empowerment. Michelle Obama has shown me that women can have it all. They can have a good career, a family, and still be a successful mother. Michelle has been married to one of the famous person in the world, but they did not step over the other people. Instead, they were under the people they served. She served the people, and she did not have any pride. And she has encouraged young women never to give up. Yeah.
You know what? I love that you look at her as a role model, because in a certain way I also do, because Barack always says that he wouldn't be anything if it weren't for her. So she has her own life, she has her own career, but she also has helped someone else and pushing them into being better a better version of themselves. So I think I love your role model. I love who you would talk to. Well, that was our final question for these girls, and this is the end of the episode 9. But before we go, we have to mention you have to go into the Miss Supranational app so that you can vote for your favorites. Remember that you can help get 4 girls into the top 25 on the final night of Miss Supranational in December 6th. So that's our fall today. Bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.